back everything. Look at Tao. You can see here this thing absolutely looks perfect, right? You got one here, two, double bottom, very bullish. That's what you'd like to see. This is on a weekly chart, so it took a while, but pullback, bounce, pullback, bounce. Right, looking for a big move out of Tao. We put a box there last video we did. It is approaching that area, right? Getting pretty close to it. Called a bottom down here in this blue, in a blue area down here where we were looking for a bottom on this thing. Came down and touched the top of it twice, once here and once here. So looks like a bottom is in on this thing. Looking great. The RSI, we're going to look at some price targets here in a second. The weekly, showing a little bit of weakness there, but pushing to the upside, right? The monthly, heading straight up, just starting up. Yeah, it looks very, very good. Bitcoin dominance is about stretched out. It should be done here, then I would imagine within the next week. That thing should be done running, and we'll be looking for this alt season to start, right? For sure. No doubt about it. Now, as far as price targets go for Tau, all right, you got that daily push into the upside, and you can see right in here, this is beautiful. You got a 1, 2, third wave starting here, 4, 5, and so on. Okay, let's see where this thing could be headed. If you would hit that like and subscribe, I would appreciate that so very, very much, guys. Helps out a ton. I'm a small YouTuber, so every single one of you mean a lot to me. And for all the members and people in Discord, thank you so much, guys, for all the support. Most of you have been there for a year and longer, and I appreciate it. 170 some members over there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's a level 3 membership that gets you in our Discord to come leverage trade with us. We leverage trade over there. I missed 2 entries yesterday on XRP. Don't win them all, that's for sure, but we definitely win our fair share. Okay, so that's $15. Come over and try it out, guys. We have some big moves coming up in this market. I'm telling you, things are about ready to get crazy. Now, if you look at a resistance, there's also a link for weeks in the description of the video. If you like leverage trading, please use the link in the description of the video and go sign up. You'll love it. It's free to sign up, no KYC if you don't want to, and they have a ton of sign-on bonuses. Okay, now if we take this resistance, ended up breaking out right there. All right, beautiful. All right, got your breakout. Looks fantastic. You had like a fallen wedge in here, kind of. Looks like it, like a wedge type setup in here. Pull this up in a little bit. Yeah, pretty much, right? Looks like a fallen wedge, bouncing around in here. This thing started way back in November. All right, so it's been in this downward channel, wedge, whatever you want to call it, for quite a while. All right, this first break, we had a target right up towards 355 to 411, and we're getting there. All right, definitely getting there. Now we take a look at the bigger picture here. Go from our top, pull it down. You'd be looking for Tau to a retracement back up 520 to 570 area. That would be up in here. And I kind of have, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. That's not my thing at all. Okay, do your own research with stuff like that. But I could definitely see it getting back up in here, maybe higher. If it would break through that zone, like let's go out on a weekly. All right, that's just a retracement back up to these levels. So if it breaks through $1,100, that could be a potential, higher price if we get through these levels. You start breaking 600 and stuff like that. Look out. This thing could really be heading higher, but first off, let's hit that 400, that 411 area, and see what happens here. Okay. Then after that, I would expect an ABC, and then another push to the upside. But right up in here is where this thing should be heading, up into the 570 area, up in that zone. Now, if we take, like I said, the weekly RSI, that thing's going to straighten out here, and be heading up. That wave count in there looks absolutely beautiful. All right, if we take a trend-based fib, let's just try to get an idea what kind of target we have for this first push. Let's go with closing candles. We'll go up here, close, and back to the retrace. That would put us right in that area we're talking about. I would not be shocked one bit if you get something like 1, 2, 3, and then a fourth wave retest on the top of this former resistance, and then a fifth wave up into here, right? Then an ABC, and then try to start a move up towards here. All right, but definitely have Bitcoin dominance is getting stretched out, guys. Bitcoin itself looks fantastic. The question is it doing an ABC, or is it going to break through that area and head towards 130, right? And if we take a look here, I'll show you Bitcoin real quick, because of the very, very important stuff coming up here for Bitcoin. Either it breaks or we get the ABC correction. Either way, our alt season should be about ready to kick in. This dominance, look at it. I mean, it's getting way up there. It's getting there, right? The Fibonacci off this wick, you'd be looking at a 1618, all right, which would put it at 66.8, 66, 67, right around in there, that zone, and that should finish this thing up. Then once that starts falling, these altcoins are just going to start smashing it, right? Bitcoin itself, we take a look at this. This first area to get to, let's get this up here so you can see this a little bit better. All right, open this up, get that off there. That's for Discord over there. I was looking for, did very well long in Bitcoin the other day. I think it was through here, and these moves here made some really nice money. But here once again, you can see this thing starting. It did a double bottom right here. All right, and then you got 1, 2. This is working on a third wave, wherever it ends up, 4 or 5. But we're looking for that first retrace area into the 618702, 99,000. All right, we start seeing 99, 100, 101, 102. We start seeing that stuff break. Could be heading up to 130 potentially. But this is the area we want to pay attention to. And why do I say that? Well, if you come out on a monthly, let me show you something here. Those of you that are familiar with Elliott waves, can you see what I'm talking about? Okay. We're going to chart for 1 second and count them out, right? You can see these things move. 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So we either have an ABC coming up, or it's done its correction in here. There's 5 waves down inside this move, and it's starting a new set of waves. All right. One of the two. Like I said, either that correction is done, or you have an A, B, and the altcoins start flying, and we have our altcoin season. We'll see what happens here with this, but Tao, we got some big moves coming up, guys, for sure. This thing is, these altcoins are going to go. Be ready. I mean, this market has beat people down. A lot of people don't want to hear about crypto or talk about it, but when this thing starts really ripping, then you're going to see the flocks of people coming back, right? People are going to want to be in this. They're going to want to miss this this move, all right? You're the ones that have been here. You're the ones that are going to capitalize on these breaks. Look at this break. This has been resistance since December, right? Have not been able to get above this level. Hit, pull back, hit, pull back, come up, smash through, retest, and go. So Tau is looking very, very good. Like I said, them first areas in the 400 area, watch for, could push a little bit higher, then look for a retracement, and then the next push higher. But like I said, potentially this thing could be heading up in the 500-600 area, and it gets through there. And if it does, we'll keep an eye on it. Maybe up towards the grand. So right now, looking good. Have a great day, everybody. Please go check out that level 3 membership. I love you guys. Thanks for everything. Your support is fantastic, and I love you for it. And have a great day.